Do, 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 do. Well, happy hump day. Good morning. Sadie's here, Lag's here. I guess we're going to have a show after all. Yeah, I wasn't going to do a show this morning because I was going to go watch Scott the Bearded Picker do his show, but yeah, I guess he's busy. You people who still work for a living, you just stay busy. Uh, so what's going on? Uh, Yesterday was a big day on the stock market. Another one. Two in a row. And today it's going to drop back down some. That's what I read. Gold and silver have already started back down. They went up a bunch the same 2 days. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, you want the Standard and Poor's to go to 3,200. It actually doesn't have far to go to get there. I don't know even that. I'm getting to where I don't trust the stock market. Buy and hold, Scan says. To stocks, I don't know. Morning, James. Do, do, do. So, the price target for the next round of buying, I don't know. Even then, with the BRICS nations trying to undermine the dollar as the world reserve currency, they may get it done. Hey, Jim and Tara. Yeah, I'll put the link in because I need a co-host. I got nobody. I got nobody and nobody cares for me. There's the link. Tom has been kind of busy. I think he takes his lovely wife to the doctor tomorrow, so he won't be doing Thursday's show, so I guess I'm on again. Hi, Vintage Memories. What's up? What's up? So, yeah. What else is going on? It's cooling down. We're 56 this morning. Cooler. Summer's over. It's time for fall. Time for fall. Here we go. Hi,
I'll hang
Jack.
out with you for a while. I haven't been on for a long time.
I know. Where you been? Busy, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you were in Italy for a week, weren't you? Or 10 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
boy. You should you should see my sales. They go before we went to Italy, then
yeah. Well,
then
you
when I got
goofing
back,
off. You're not listing for what, 12 days or whatever. Yeah, they'll make them go down.
yeah. And people look at your store and go, "Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's
It's
gone
funny
for
how
two
that.
weeks. I'm gonna buy from somebody that
Oh,
has
that's
it
true
now."
when you have extended handling too sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We would do it like, well, I haven't really been on a long vacation for a while, but we would, when it was getting closer to us coming home, we'd shorten up our handling time. I'm talking to Todd. We'd shorten up our handling time, and then that would help with, getting sales rolling again. Jim would shorten it up while we're going home, Anyway.
Hi, Jim.
Todd said hi. He already walked away. He's
Mm,
packing.
where's he going? Oh,
Packing
packing
stuff
orders.
to ship out, yeah.
How many orders you got
We
going
had to
on
go get
today?
hay yesterday, so he's a little. So now he's like, what? He's all hyper. He wants to get caught back up. So
There you go.
anyway, fucking Tar yell at. I have nothing to yell at him about.
uh, we'll get a Jim story going, and Tara will certainly yell at him.
Maybe they have to happen spontaneously. You can't force it.
All right.
Yeah,
When
just
you
something
when you
has
got
to
back from vacation, you know, every hotel you go to, you're like, yeah, we got to pack up and go to the next hotel. You know, when you're on
Oh
a
yeah.
tour, you
Oh, when you're on that tour group, yeah, I get it.
you stay in a hotel one night
I
or two
definitely,
nights.
Jim. Would you remember we would? But I would have shortened it up on the flight home. I mean, what else you got to do for 20 hours flying across the world?
Well,
Shorten up
except
your handling time
I'm
for
not
when
gonna
you're on
pay the
vacation.
Wi-Fi on
You
a
know, like when we used to go
flight.
on vacation, and then when we're getting ready to go home, you'd
The
shorten
closer you
up.
get, yeah, you shorten it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna buy stuff that's 2 weeks out, or less people will buy. So you shorten it up as you get close. We sold a chandelier we bought while we were in Florida.
Oh, we went to an auction in Florida. That was fun.
We're in a rainstorm. We're in a terrible rainstorm. I think going through
Cool.
Georgia. The chandelier that we bought is in the back of a pickup truck that we bought in Mississippi. It's getting rained on, and while I see the thing come on the phone that we just sold the chandelier. I look in the back window. I'm like, oh man, I hope this thing comes out all right. But it did. It was just clean.
Well, it was for restoration. It was an antique chandelier. That was fun. We went to Orlando and we found an auction when we were down there, and we went and to that auction and we
one night
bought some
off of my
stuff.
parents.
Yeah. It was
Get out
weird
of the
though,
house.
because this auction house, they broke the auction in half. So the first half of the auction, like let's say, was from 4 to 6:30. Then you had to pay for everything you bought at the first
Right at the
half of
moment
the
you bought it.
auction. No, in the break you could.
Oh, you had
you had to check out, pay for that crap.
They had
Okay,
cops.
they had security there. They would, like securities watch the cashiers and stuff. Then you could load that stuff out, and then you had the second half of the auction.
Yeah, do not loot in Florida because they love cops.
Actually, it was a real cool auction though. They had a little bit of antiques. They had some Disney stuff there. But if you were somebody that was looking for furniture, I mean, because you got all this like model home furniture, like when they stage houses that they go and auction off. So it was all like brand new. And actually, some of it seemed like it went for a pretty good deal. I don't know if that auction house is still in business. I mean, it was on the other. It was like on the east side of Orlando, wasn't it? You had to go across the freeway there, wasn't it? Is that like 4?
I would say it was on the bad side of Orlando, but pretty much every side of Orlando is bad.
Not Disney. Disney's the most wonderful place. Yeah. It's not bad in Disney.
It's like Detroit with palm trees. It's gotten really. I mean, there's just too many damn people. I mean, I got no problem with Florida or whatever, but I mean, Orlando, Kissimmee. I mean, it has gotten just. There's just too many. You're trying to put 10 pounds of poop in a 5-pound bag. It's overfull. It's overfull.
When you go to it takes you like an hour to go 12 miles across town, and like every stop sign, because it's like 4 lanes. I mean, you're just there at lights for forever because there's so many cars, and then you have like the beggars or homeless people. They walk up and down the lanes of cars, like begging for money. I'm like, somebody's gonna get hit by a car or something. I mean, it's bad.
Naples, Italy was horrible with beggars.
Oh, really?
And they stunk. God. It's like they haven't ever had a shower their whole life.
Yeah, you see some of those.
Horrible. People sleeping in doorways and up against business windows and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody bothered them. I mean, police would come and take them, and then in Naples they had their recycling bins right on the city streets. Like you'd be walking down a row of stores, and then there's 8 recycling bins, and they're all full and overflowing, and
oh boy,
just nasty and stinky.
No, what are you gonna do? No.
We think.
I'm just talking to Todd.
Hey, Todd.
We think. Hey, what's up, Brandon?
Just woke up.
It's fall break right now. So he's off at school for a week, which we don't have. When we lived in Wisconsin, we didn't have like fall break. Do you have that in Texas?
Yeah, but not yet. I mean,
It's the beginning of October and he started school late. They started school like the 29th of August and now they have a week off for vacation. It seems
And
ridiculous.
Friday's a half day.
And Fridays are half
Always has
days.
been.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say if I
Yeah.
had a job where you had a half day off on the last
Half day Friday, yeah, and they get pretty good vacation time.
Monday's a federal holiday, isn't it?
Sorry, I stepped on it.
Hmm. I don't
Yeah.
know what day is it. Monday. I don't even know. I think he goes back to school Monday, don't you?
Yeah.
He says he goes to
Hmm.
school Monday.
Let me see here. October. What is it? What's Monday the 10th? Yeah. Columbus Day.
Oh, it's
Indigenous
Columbus
Peoples
Day.
Day.
Oh,
Well, for some reason we don't celebrate it.
Indigenous
do.
People Day.
I'm Italian. I'm indigenous.
Jim is actually
indigenous to
his
Sicily.
grandfather was Sicilian.
I ain't
Really?
the same thing as Italian.
Yes, it is.
No, he's right.
Sicily
It's
is.
not the same.
It is. Okay, get off me. You're too big and too hot. No.
Sicilians are way better than Italians.
No. He's sitting on the chair with me, but he's tall. He's bigger than me. He's taller than me. He weighs more than me, and he's too big to be on me. He's in Beta
Go,
Club
kid.
now. What's that, Todd? What's Beta Club?
I don't know, smart people thing.
It's like Denso.
Were you in Beta Club, Todd? What is it?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I don't either.
Beta Club. Seemed like that's the second letter of the Greek alphabet, so that would be like the people who make bees.
Maybe.
I don't know. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Anissa.
Hi, Sherry. We haven't seen her in a
Hey,
long time.
Sherry.
Wait, shoot.
Just go.
Just go. You're just being a pain. Go. Goodbye.
Who's
Go.
who's Thor, Anissa?
That was Brandon yet on the chat as Thor God of Thunder. It's his YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been missing y'all. Y'all hadn't talked to us in a long time.
Yeah, well, I went to a
I've been
couple
missing
horse. I've been messing around with horses. I went to a couple horse shows, and then you got regular stuff. Like chores or I would have come on yesterday morning, but we had to go get hay, and
You gotta
then
cut my mom's grass.
cut grandma's grass or do this or do that. And,
Yeah.
life stuff. You're in Italy for 10 days. You know how it goes.
Yeah. I'm out of money now, so I got to stay home.
Well, good thing it's fourth quarter and get listed.
It's time to kind of set up for the holidays, I guess.
I've been listing a lot of Christmas stuff, and I've been actually
crap.
Christmas crap is starting to sell. Like Jim bought a whole bunch of these Christmas sweaters. They were like $1 a piece, like in 2 months ago. So I got all those listed. Those are starting to pop off, and I've been listing like Christmas decoration stuff, and that stuff's starting to sell, and some Halloween stuff too. I sold a couple Halloween blow molds here, and so I've been listing a lot of that kind of stuff.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to go through and purge some long light items because.
Oh, I heard you talking about the posters yesterday. Well, we have some beer posters, but I think Jim ships some UPS now, don't you? On rolled posters, don't they go UPS because of the surcharge at the post office?
Yeah, you gotta keep it under 24 inches. I can still do it in a triangle too.
Oh.
But if they're longer than that, yeah, you definitely have to go UPS.
Even with the holiday
I can still
charges?
ship posters because they're short enough.
Oh.
Baseball bats, I gotta ship UPS.
Yeah, and I haven't really.
You can't ship I used to ship baseball bats in those triangle tubes, but now they got that asinine surcharge at the United. Well, it's
how can you say that Postal Service is asinine?
Because it's run by the United States government. Anyway,
I know you would think with government subsidy, the post office wouldn't have such high rates, but
if you were able to take money for like no reason from people, everyone in the country, and then spend it any way you wanted, would you be very responsible? Of course not, and that's exactly what we have. But anyway, Yeah, so you have
yeah.
UPS, which is still a private company for now, before the government takeover. But yeah, you can ship it for like a third of the price now. Of the
And we have
$20.
a UPS like hub right here in our town, so we just drop it off there at the hub. Which I know like you don't have a good UPS drop off very close to you, do you, Todd?
And when you ship a bat, you don't even have to make a box. All I do is take a piece of cardboard, a larger box, and just roll the bat in the cardboard and just tape it
Right,
and tape
right.
off the ends, and it ships
That's
great.
what I do with posters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's got these cheap posters, like movie posters he was selling. Like, I don't think they're very long. Are they 18 inches, you said?
Oh, most of them are at least 20.
Oh.
Oh boy.
But they did add
So,
the extra, because like right now we're in the extra like fourth quarter holiday surcharge, or they are charging more for shipping
Oh
too.
God. Well, I just do the bats that way because they're less crushable than posters.
And and honestly, bats, unless they like
I
are decent price
Oh, they
value,
depends
yeah,
I
on
they're
don't
how
always
many.
I
out.
don't
Depends
even
on how
buy
many layers of cardboard you roll it up in.
them. I don't
Oh, that,
even
I
Like
guess that's true.
yeah.
if you just keep rolling the cardboard around it, and then
Yeah.
it's weird because the weight is still under priority weight. So,
Yeah.
but you can't if it's over 20 inches, you can't use first class. I think if it's over 18 inches, you can't use first
Something like
class.
yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Cyber.
Unless those items are worth a lot, honestly, I steer clear of them. And I do have, like right now, because I bought them a while back, and they do get knocked off a bunch of beer posters. But I don't go and say, oh, I need to go be a poster dealer or something. It has to be like something that's like has better value.
Of course, I lick the ends. How else are you gonna get it to stick?
I don't know about maybe UPS does charge for pickup, but I don't have them do I don't have them do pickups because I have a hubs right in town and I got to go to town every day anyway. So I just drop it off then.
I mean, I can do FedEx, but shoot, that's almost as much as USPS by the time you
And
pay
we
me
don't
and
have
everything.
we don't have a FedEx drop. We don't have a Walgreens
Well,
in our
no,
town.
yeah, but I think I heard that Dollar General takes FedEx too. But
Whatever. We now
the UPS is just so easy.
when they opened up the discounts for UPS, we just went straight UPS.
Yeah,
I'd say we ship at least half of our stuff UPS.
we
now.
haven't shipped any FedEx in over a year.
We're half post office, half UPS.
Yeah.
Sherry says UPS pickup is $7.
Yeah.
Is that a
Well, it's
month or is
probably if
that
it's
for a
very
one
far away though,
time?
it's cheaper than gas.
For now.
Well, yeah, for now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I
Hey,
think if you
Jim.
I think I heard if you chase down a UPS truck that they have to take your packages too.
Yeah, if you show him a little leg, he's more likely to pull over.
I mean, we have UPS trucks in our town every day. I don't know why they would charge to pick up,
Well, everybody's got to get a little
but they
taste
do.
of it. All you online resellers, and you're making all your money. You got to you got to spread it out a little bit and give UPS their
Yeah.
$7.
Thank you,
Yeah, you can't
UPS
make all that money
socialist.
not work and
Yeah.
expect not to pay people. It's not like you
Yeah,
people
but
have
Jim,
real
let's
jobs.
print off more money the last 3 years than the whole history of the United States put together.
Actually, that's probably a good job. I mean, they're working 3 shifts. They're working
Printing money.
Yeah, working
Oh
around the
yeah,
clock.
that'd
at
be
the
kind of a
press.
fun job if
I mean,
you
they
could get a
gotta
job at one of
be
those
spending
things.
like crazy.
Yeah.
They
You
actually
get 10% off
don't
money. Take home.
don't need to print it anymore. They just put it in accounts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true. It's just all credit now. Yeah.
yeah. They're probably going the other way. They're gonna probably quit printing it because they don't want you to have it.
Scan of Freedom says if you use pirate ship to request a pickup, it can lower the pickup rate to $3.50. On
Oh.
UPS, does pirate ship use the UPS? I think they started, didn't they?
I tried pirate ship. I couldn't figure it out. It was above my pay grade, and it just.
Oh
went
boy,
back.
Jim's a real quitter.
There you go, Sherry. Just send all your packages to Ukraine. They get all the proceeds anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
6:30.
Yeah, instead of showing leg lag, I'll just sing opera to the UPS guys.
No, I don't know, Todd. You better show leg. It'd probably help.
You missed the show where it showed me singing opera. I'm good.
I've heard you sing happy birthday and stuff, so no offense, I think you'd probably do better with the leg.
Jeez. Ooh.
I was
Wow.
actually lip syncing, so it all worked out.
Mm. Well, that's probably better then.
Yeah, so get out your Milli Vanilli cassette.
Yeah,
Start lip syncing that stuff.
yeah. It's
Oh,
cool now.
man.
Everybody lip syncs. It's not even scandalous anymore.
Yeah. So anyway, we lost an icon yesterday. Loretta Lynn died.
I know. I was sad. I never did get to go see her sing in person.
She's just
Coal
one state
miner's
over.
daughter, man.
Well,
Me
she's
either.
still gonna
Yeah.
be there permanently, I guess.
Yeah, when Brandon was about 2 years old, she came to northern Wisconsin, and I wanted to go see her, but it was just too hard with an infant, with a toddler and stuff. I didn't make it to go see her. But I was gonna watch Coal Miner's Daughter last night because I have the DVD, but I fell asleep, so I am gonna watch that tonight in memory of Loretta.
Man, I swear I'm still jet lagged. I've been going to bed at like 9 and getting up at 4.
Oh boy.
I've been trying to stay up and then stay asleep, but it's just like I'm wide awake at 4 a.m. and I'm like, dang. Your wife, Sadie's wife, was named after.
I didn't know his wife's name was Loretta. Coal Miner's Daughter has been like one of my favorite movies since I was a little kid.
Yeah, Sissy Spacek did a good job.
Yeah.
with that. She's just a good actress anyway. Cyber's jet lag just from listening to Todd. Yeah, thanks, CCT.
Oh, here's a little trivia for you. Loretta Lynn, she had those twin girls, Patsy and Peggy, I think. One of them owned a bar up in where I used to live at the top of Wisconsin, Sundown Tavern in northern Wisconsin, a place called Conover, Wisconsin. Now you wanted to hear a Jim story. I'm gonna let him tell you a Jim story about a dog in the bar.
Okay, my girlfriend's parents at the time. Take us to have tacos at the Sundown Tavern, and they serve these enormous. They're out of business now, so they ain't gonna hurt their business. But anyway, so they serve these huge tacos, and they were really good. Okay, and I'm probably like a senior in high school, maybe a year out of high school. They got this German Shepherd walking around the dining room. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. You let a dog walk around a restaurant dining room, but all right. Don't pay much attention. All of a sudden, I get this whiff. I'm like, "Ooh, good God, what is that smell?" The dog has pinched the loaf because there's people saying, "Hey," trying to get the waitress to send it.
Poop in
She
the
goes,
dining.
"Oh, I'll take care of it. Does she remove the dog? No. She just goes and gets one of those little, those things with the handle that's got the dustpan at the bottom of it, so you can stand up and then use the broom to sweep stuff into it. Yeah, she uses that to pick up the dog mess, and then just continues on. The dog's still walking around a dining room and people are still petting it. I'm like, Jesus, only in northern Wisconsin.
Well, was Loretti's daughter
She
like?
owned it at the time.
Was she the bartender? Was she there
She
when
wasn't
you ate
there at
there?
the time when I was eating there.
Oh, so it wasn't her dog.
She wasn't real good at running it. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
Mom would come and try to, bail her ass out and stuff. Yeah, they weren't super successful.
Oh. So Loretta would be up in Conover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Not
cool.
performing, just you'd catch her there.
Yeah. Wow.
I never did personally, but people are like, yeah, she was up there this weekend.
Oh wow.
She there to see what was going on because this big money pit.
Yeah.
Not having animals in the dining room wasn't the only thing wrong with this place.
Anyway.
They were like, we're paying.
I don't know which one. It's one of the twin girls, but I don't know which one it is. It might be Patsy. I don't know. Anyway.
Those homeless people in Naples smelled worse than dog poop. I swear to God.
Why do you get close enough to sniff people, Todd?
They would come up and beg from you. Help me? Can you help me? I'm like,
oh, they knew English? No. They knew enough to say help me?
Can you adopt them?
Oh, God.
I mean, how much would it be to take them home with you?
Come to America and sleep on my death pile. They'd probably take me up
Guys,
on
I
that.
need help with shipping. We need help with horses.
Yeah.
Can you understand work for me?
Hmm.
Me boss.
Golly. Of course, all of Europe is just fantastic with all the 1600s buildings and everything.
Oh yeah, that
but,
would be cool to see.
They try to get by on the streets that were built for donkey carts, though.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. Sally, as I live and breathe, who are you? Where have you been? What's been going on?
Oh, you got Sally on. Wow.
Oh man, we're rock star flipping now. How you been, Sally? Tell us
I'm
all
good.
about it. What have you been doing the last 2 months? 3 months, 4 months. How long
You
you
don't
been?
know. He's been counting the hours.
It's been 7 weeks.
Todd's got a
7.
calendar he's been marking off. No Sally.
No, no Sally, no Sally, no Sally, no Sally.
It's been 7 weeks. Yeah, just about that.
Wow. So tell us about the new guy. Is he working out?
He's really nice. I mean, gosh, you guys. He's okay. He's 61. He's
Man, that's young.
not.
It's
I
good.
mean,
He's getting ready for Social Security. He'll have
Oh
some
man, I
money.
wish I was still 61. Oh no, wait, I ain't even there yet. All right, yes,
um,
sweet.
it's I don't know. It's been really nice actually. Been really nice.
Someday my dream will
He's
come.
he's a really sweet guy. I'm super lucky, and he's super lucky too. It's like we're both like, you know, kids again.
Well, that's cool.
Nice.
That's really nice.
Well, that would explain the lack of details.
Yeah, I guess we could see why you haven't been around for 7 weeks.
Yeah. Next thing she's gonna say is I'm pregnant again.
Oh boy. Oh, don't do
Nope.
the anchor baby.
It works.
Sorry, Sally, that was uncalled
I said
for.
no, I can't get pregnant, but you could try.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah. I figured.
Yeah.
That's good. No, it's good.
Yeah. Mr. Sadie says Sally's a love or lust, either way, good for you. It's more than just lust, I can tell you that. It's love.
Special.
Yeah, it is special.
Well, I'm happy for you. That's cool.
Thanks. It seems like I've known him for a lot longer than 7 weeks. Because that's how long I've known him.
That's
But
it, huh? Yeah, that's the time you went MIA was when he showed up.
yeah.
No more Sally. Oh, she must be with her guy. Oh, okay. At 8 in the morning? Well, of course.
Mm,
Well,
Yeah.
Todd, you gotta let her do her thing.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
Don't you have a show this morning? Yeah, screw it. Show what show?
yeah. Well, that's just, I mean, yeah, I spent a lot of time over there.
Well, you got. I mean, you got to take time for yourself, Sally.
I
so-
hardly ever, I mean, I always come home. He kicks me out. He kicks me out at like 7 p.m. usually. He's not ready to spend the night yet, you know.
Hmm.
But
So have you got a drawer cleaned out for him at your place?
mm-mm.
Not yet. Okay. It's
Nope.
not true love if you haven't cleaned out a drawer yet for him
Well,
at your place.
It's heading there. I have a couple of things over his place, but it's
Toothbrush.
just,
I never left a toothbrush at your house, and we were together for a couple of years.
really.
damn it, Tara, you got to start brushing.
And
your
I
teeth.
spent the night at his house, and then I'd leave in the morning, and then I'd go take care of myself in my own house. I only
have-
lived down the road.
I have a section of his counter.
There you go.
Yeah,
He has bathroom counter space. That's good enough.
yeah. Yeah, and then I have like a bag in my car, like
Oh boy.
clothes and stuff, you know, in case it gets too hot or
Actually,
too cold.
yeah, Glock, it's kind of fading in the annals of history now. That was, God, 37 years ago. Jeez.
You've only been with Gwen 37 years. I thought it was longer than that.
No,
Well, how
no,
old's
I
your
was
oldest? How old is your oldest boy?
39. We quit asking
35,
questions.
Oh,
39. No, he's about
let's see.
35.
Brandon's gonna be 15, so that means me and Jim will
We've
have
been
been
married
together.
13 years.
No, we've been married 15 years when he turns 15. And let's see. I think we dated for like 2 or 3 years before that. 67. So we've been together almost 18 years.
Yeah.
Wow. I never thought I'd stay with you.
So 18, 28 plus 4 is 32. Yeah, so would have been married. I've been married 32 years to two different women.
Oh, there you go. He's been married almost as much as you,
Oh.
just to 2 different people.
This is my fun fact, though. Since
9.
1989, I've had a child living in the house with me under the age of 18. All the way through.
Continuous.
So I haven't lived in a house without one of my children under the age of 18 since 1989.
No.
Cyber, yeah, Gwen and I have been together a long time, but she would have been 9 years old if we'd been together 50 years.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No, I was a little bit of a sinner, but Jim married me while Brandon was still in my belly.
Sadie's a sinner. All right, tell us more, Sally. Inquiring minds want to know. He drives a Harley. I remember that.
I've learned a lot. I've really learned a lot, even since I've been with them. Seems like he's always got something to teach me, you know, as far as just how the world is, you know. He has a lot of knowledge that I've never heard before, or you know, really thought about before. And it's like right now he's preparing for winter, and he buys all his wood. He burns wood throughout the winter, and he buys all his wood from the Amish, and then he cuts it and splits it himself. And so he had these bundles of wood delivered to his house, and now he has to like cut it in chunks and then split it. So I've been helping him do that, and I've learned how to run. I've learned how
Speak
how
of the
to run
devil, there he is.
splitter and what else? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, don't get your finger between the splitter blade
Yeah.
and the log.
Give me just a minute.
Like, why are you talking about me on the computer?
Yeah, I'm listening.
That's great though. She's got her a man.
Yeah.
Kind of thought Valerie would get a new man before Sally did, but I guess not. Unless Valerie has, and she's just not talking about it.
Maybe.
Did she ever get back home from California, the fires she was in out there?
Yeah, because I think I saw on Facebook she was in Kentucky. She was out in Bowling Green at some car thing.
Yeah. So there's 24K. He jumped in here. He
Oh.
says, "So who here is a virgin?" Yeah, not me.
Yeah, I think we're all a little long in the tooth for that.
Yeah.
So I get my green card.
24K. You guys are gonna own America pretty soon. You don't have to worry about even needing a green card. Saudi Arabia is going to join the BRICS, and then it's all over for the U.S. Cyber, you're burning your wood at both ends, aren't you? 90-day fiance.
Oh boy.
So anyway, did we solve all the problems of the world? Not yet.
No, probably not.
All right, stock market's been up for 2 days in a row. Let's do a stock market check.
Why has it been up? I don't really pay. I haven't paid attention to it.
Probably to correct.
Because didn't they just raise the interest rates here like a week ago or something? Didn't they go up like 0.75% or a half or
Yeah, but
something?
you'll get a big dip, and then now it's if you lower the price on anything, even manure, eventually people will start buying it.
Oh.
Yeah, last week it crashed, but I don't think it's through going down. I think this is.
Oh.
I forget. I heard something why it jumped the last 2 days.
Well, I invest in junk. I don't invest in stocks. But people who did it, I know that do invest in stocks say you're supposed to watch the trend, not it's the climate, not the weather. You know, you got to watch. It's usually a slow march where it's going.
Yeah, stock market's starting down, but it's kind of going back up. Anyway.
Well, we would have a pretty consistent weekend, I would say, on eBay. We've been having very consistent. I mean, for like the last year, it's been a pretty consistent weekend.
The weekend before was really bad.
Yeah, we'll have a weekend it's out of the park, and then we'll have a weekend that's absolute crap, and it's like weird. It's very weird fluctuations for us. I mean, and there's a lot of factors as what inventory you have available, and other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been very very strange.
Yeah, 24K. China doesn't have to buy oil from Saudi with dollars anymore. Is that what I heard? They can just use yuan.
Yeah.
Oh, we knew Russia was going to sell in other currencies because they aren't accepting dollars for oil.
Oh, yeah, but it's like those allied countries. He says that Saudi's still tied to the dollar.
But the Saudis aren't you Saudis selling oil to the Chinese with yuan? I heard that. I don't know. You only sell in dollars. Yeah, but are you going to stay that way? We're giving you lots of reasons. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, when the U.S. pulled out of Afghanistan, geez. Why would Saudi Arabia trust us to protect them anymore if we're just going to yank the rug out from the Afghans? Just leave them. Here you go, Taliban. Take back over. Why would the Saudis trust us? I don't know. Anyway, talking politics.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's the environment we live in.
I know.
Yeah, who's better, Catholics or Lutherans?
Yes.
Well, you like the Lutherans, I know, because they got a good rummage sale for you, but they can be a pain in your butt.
Italy was kind of interesting though with the Catholic stuff. All those Catholic church in the UK, hardly anybody would go to the mass, the worship services. But in Italy, boy, those churches were pretty much packed on
Yeah. Well, I
when they
think
were
most
having
Italians
mass.
are Catholic.
Hey, Italians know how to celebrate the Mass.
Yeah.
That's right.
When I was in Catholic school, you had these little old ladies would be in the. I don't know if that's the way it is now, but yeah, you'd have the churches attached to the school. Yeah, and in the early grades, you got to go to church every day, 5 days a week. It'd be us kids and about 20 of these same little old ladies
Yeah,
would
my
go.
grandma would
They'd
have
go
been
to mass every morning.
one of the old ladies at morning mass.
The only day you didn't have mass in the morning was Saturday because you had it in the evening. When they started with the Saturday night mass.
Doo-doo. Yeah, I know, Sadie. It's we're in a mixed up jumble right now.
Yeah.
Nothing's steady
Make the
anymore.
best of it.
I remember the 60s and 70s and even the 80s were just like, it's just another day. Seemed like there was problems with the economy back then, but eh.
I was too little to really remember. I don't remember like lines for gas in the 70s. I was too little. In the 80s, I know like the economy wasn't great, but I mean, it just didn't hurt us that bad. My family, at least.
Yeah, this you can feel. I mean,
Yeah.
you can feel your
When you
wealth
go to the grocery
shrinking.
store, yeah, it's
60s, 70s, and 80s. That's kind of true. I grew up in an oil refinery town, and I remember all the employees that worked at the refinery said, "Oh yeah, all these 50 bazillion gallon tanks, they're full of gasoline, but there's lines
yeah.
in town. There were lines at the gas station.
Hmm.
We're not allowed to release it." And I'm like, it's pretty stupid.
Well, and I think it can only stay in the tank so long, and then it has to like get reformulated or something. Maybe it didn't back then, but maybe now it does. I don't know. I will say I was surprised yesterday. I see diesel went down in my town. It's down to like 4.39 a gallon, which it dropped 20 cents there. But I think our gas is around 3.25. Our gas did go up a little bit. I think our gas got down to 2.99, didn't it, for a little
Yeah,
while?
except it's the diesel because the diesel is what's driving the.
No, I know, because that's what
when you go
delivers
to the store,
everything.
everything you buy now. It's like it's been at a fixed price for like the last 4 or 5 years or whatever. Now all of a sudden it's gone up like 25%. Because I don't know what the hell only went up 8%. When they keep saying, oh, 8%, 8% inflation, everything I see is going up like 20%. It's not going. If you just
Yeah.
calculate it, it's not going up 8%. I'd like to know what in the hell has stayed at 8% or less in price.
I don't know.
I can't find it. Maybe shit on eBay. Those prices are slipping. Anyway,
Yep.
I wish you could buy
I
eBay
know.
diesel.
24K, that's true, but the people in power are going to want more power. That's just how the world works. People who don't have power want power, and yeah, you know a lot. 8%
You-
this year, 8% last year. What's 8%?
I think he's talking about inflation. 8% this year, 8% last year.
The
Well,
taxes are
that's
going
what
to
they
go up because whatever the
what they
government
publish.
does, they calculate. Okay, our people need a cost of living increase in wages. Their retirement's going to have to go up. It costs more when we buy these new trucks and vehicles and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So when the government has to spend more, your taxes are going to go up because somebody's got to pay for that stuff.
Yeah.
And guess who pays for it? You.
No boy, you're a real Debbie Downer.
Well, it's like a toilet flushing.
No.
It's like Kennedy said, a rising tide raises all ships. Well, the problem is a lowering tide does the exact same thing.
Well,
It hurts everybody. I just wish somebody would run, and I don't care what party, just run on the platform that you're going to put stuff back the way it was. Just don't do anything new. Just put it back the way it was. And, I mean, it's like if you let your kid fix your car. You went out to the garage, he's got like the carburetor or the
there's no carburetors
throttle
anymore.
bodies off it, the catalytic converters off. It's got three different size tires on it or something. It's like, kid, please put the damn thing back the way it was.
Oh boy.
Okay, so with that said, in your lifetime, what was the best economic time for the Jim and Tara carry?
Mid 90s.
Oh, that was
Mid-90s.
before me. Yeah, I mean, okay, well, I would have been 20 in 93. I was doing all right then. I was doing okay. And then we had that first recession. And I'd always say, well, yeah, I know it's a recession, but it ain't hitting me. And then it kind of started really hitting me
Then it's
around
a depression.
2009. And then it was like, ugh.
A
Then
rec-
we got out of that. And we had pretty good life after. We were doing pretty good. I mean, we were newly married, but I'd say we were doing pretty good when we really started hammering eBay and stuff. Trump years were good. And now, I mean, it isn't bad. I mean, it's not good. I don't want to see like our economy do bad and stuff, but I can weather it because I don't have a lot of expenses. I
Yeah,
own
we
my
really
I
reduced
own
our
my
costs.
house outright. I don't have a mortgage. I don't pay rent. I drive older cars. I have no car payments. So, I mean, I guess at least if I go broke, I can make it to zero. I don't fall into the negative because I don't have a lot of money that I have to spend a month.
Yeah, if we buy a tractor or buy a truck or a vehicle or whatever, we don't buy new, but we do pay cash.
Yeah.
We don't pay interest.
We bought that F550, which it's an older truck, whatever, it runs good. And we just paid it in cash. We bought the backhoe, we just bought it in cash. So that makes me feel a little broke because we spent a lot of money this
Yeah,
year
but you got
buying
stuff.
that. Yeah, that's true.
And actually, like the pickup truck we bought on the used market, it's probably gone up about $5,000-6,000. So I mean, actually, so that asset's climbing. If you're my mom, who's got a huge amount of money sitting in the bank, that money is gone down like 20%.
Yeah.
Lag bought a truck yesterday. You must be doing good in 2022, Lag. They're expensive now, new and used.
We hunted for the one we got. We got a good deal on it, but we did a lot of hunting for it.
Oh, that truck. Yeah, we drove up to Indiana and bought it.
It's a big boy truck.
I wanted to buy a Western Hauler, and I tried to buy a couple F450s, and I just couldn't. I offered them. I said, "This is what I got in cash. I'll pay it to you." And they just, we just always would be around, $2,000 apart, and I just couldn't put it together.
I will say this though: if you're buying a large truck for pulling, the reason the F450s do better than the 550s is the vehicle weight rating. If you get up to the 550, your vehicle weight rating is around 18,000 pounds. If you and your trailer are over 26,000 pounds, your DOT CDL required, unless you're pulling an RV trailer. So if you're pulling like a trailer with cars on it or something like that, the F550 can actually haul less because if you don't have a CDL. So that's why a lot of people go with the 450. I went into that not realizing that it'll still work out because the trailer I'm going to pull I'm not going to pull any heavy trailers besides a horse trailer. It's got a living quarters, so that's classed as an RV. But if you are going to pull stuff, you're probably going to want a 450, not a 550. Something that's got the lower weight rating. Just FYI. Well, I didn't know that when I did it. I didn't realize it was what they count for the 26,000 pounds and what they do. So it's a DOT wisdom of the day. Unless you got CDL, then you're all good.
That makes sense.
What the? Nice.
But
I thought you just listed this. You sold it.
what would be the problem with going and getting a CDL license?
Yeah. Dad's trying to tell me something. What is it?
Pomeranian reproduction oil painting.
Oh, cool.
58 months.
Oh, yeah, it's like this big and it's already in a box.
24K, they came out with a new Land Cruiser that doesn't have.
Me and Jim was just talking about it. He goes, I like the old Land Cruisers. I don't like these. They have like some of these Land Cruisers here, like, and they look like an SUV, like a crossover.
Crossover, which is really a station wagon. Okay, just
Jim hates crossovers.
I hate station wagons too. They're just a station wagon with this jacked up a little bit. Just face it, okay? You didn't buy that in the car or truck department. You bought it in the station wagon department. You know where you got it.
So you can get a Land Cruiser without all the computer chips on it?
The older ones, I don't know about a new one. I don't shop for new Land Cruisers.
We got a 95 GMC that doesn't have chips.
Yeah, I'll be able to take one of those electronic pulse.
EMP pulse.
Yeah, EMP pulse. I'll be driving around my Chevy. I wonder, will the Ford, does it?
It'll be blown.
Oh, it'll be gone.
The 7 point.
But the old Chevy, you'll see me in my dually Chevy driving around. Take that, EMP.
Yeah, the 7.3 is an amazing engine, but it won't take an EMP. You're done. That's why they put that engine. That's why they put the 6.5 liter in Hummers. Even though it's an incredibly shitty engine. No offense to Detroit Diesel.
Yeah, that new 24K just put a link to the new Land Cruiser.
Oh, that's a cool truck.
It'll look good with a terrorist machine gun mounted in the back.
Oh yeah, what the heck are those guns they mount in the back of a pickup truck and they'll be shooting? Yeah, they'll be shooting over the road.
That's what you'll see a lot of those in Afghanistan. They've got them. They're U.S. I assume they're U.S. purchased trucks. There's a bunch of Toyotas running around with these things with the Toyota pickup trucks with the machine gun mount. Besides the Hummers.
But isn't that what the terrorists would cruise around in and shoot at them?
No, they use Mazdas.
Desert Storm and stuff. They were.
No, they use the Suzu Troopers.
They showed he bought a Land Cruiser. It's actually cool. There's a link in the chat if you want to look at it. It's a little Toyota Land Cruiser pickup truck.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have pictures of it. So Todd's like, isn't that the kind the terrorists drive around with their M60 mounted in the bed? Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, the original Hummer, it was kind of a military-looking vehicle.
My friend's got an H2, and I mean, it's cool from the outside, but it isn't one I would be like, oh, I need to go buy that. And I know it's on the Denali frame, but I don't like the square windows. Which I'm sure if you're in a war zone, they're good because it's, because of
Yeah.
blast. But I mean, for regular driving, I like to be able to see and shit. I don't want to look through like little square windows. I like to see everything.
Yeah. Just take the roof off and mount a rocket-propelled grenades in there and stuff.
I'd love to have some rocket propelled grenades.
We're in Kentucky. Everybody's friends. We wave at each other.
Okay.
Everybody
Tell-
here, wherever you drive on the road, like when you pass a car, they all wave. Is it like that in
The
Texas?
cops wave. If you
Yeah.
pass a cop,
Yeah, I mean every time, all the roads, like city roads, like the small, not like a major highway, but like regular county roads. Yeah, any car you pass, they all wave. People in their yards, they wave at you.
because we got a chain of lakes in Eagle River. It's a 28 lake chain. You drive up and down the chain, and you'd be in your boat, and anybody sees you, they'd wave. Whenever you saw another boat, you'd know that they're like jerks or something if you wave and they don't wave back or whatever. It's like, okay, that's
Yeah.
weird. But that's the way
They'd
it is
wave at
here.
you. They'd wave
Everybody
at you and
waves
then
at each other.
abduct you and turn you into their little piggy.
I didn't get it.
Squeaky
They only
piggy.
wave one finger. No, everybody waves here, and they look at you funny if you like don't wave. So now from living here, I'm in the habit, like everybody you pass, you just wave
Somebody's
at.
cutting their grass in their yard, they wave at you. Somebody's just walking down the street, they wave at you. It's like everybody waves at each other. And no,
I was in the bank.
I have not been. Nobody's made me squeal like a pig or.
Yeah. I was in the bank the other morning and I'm like, what is playing on the TV? They're playing Andy Griffith in the bank lobby. I kid you not. I'm like, oh my god, this is so
There
fitting.
you go.
Which they're a really nice small like city bank, just a little
Yep.
community bank. And they got Andy Griffith playing on the big screen in the lobby. I'm like, this is really fitting.
All the pickup trucks have cane poles hanging out the backs of them. But Central Kentucky is full. Unfortunately, there's no more room for anybody. We are full.
If you see a fire in the desert, it means what are you having like a
Barbecue?
cookout or something?
It means Putin wasn't lying.
What?
It means Putin was telling the truth.
If you have a fire in the desert? Okay, that doesn't even.
If it's mushroom shaped.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I guess
That
Putin
was wrong.
I guess Putin is pissed. Hey, I just saw they're running public service announcements in New York and New Jersey. Wrap yourself in wet newspaper and wait for the government to come help you.
Mm.
I do watch a lot of like those YouTubers, these Russian YouTubers that talk about like what it's like in Russia right now. Actually, it's really interesting.
So tell it, what's it like?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, you have like they're doing this mobilization, so you have a lot of men that they're not in like Moscow, St. Petersburg region, but they're in the rural regions where they're taking these men off to go put them in Ukraine and fight. And you have people that are mad, you have people that support it, and it's like the people that can't get outside news, they're like believe what the state media is telling them, defend the motherland and stuff. But then you have other people that have like these VPNs that get outside news that are more like, this isn't exactly right and stuff like that. And there's a lot of like some of these YouTubers that just left the country. They're like living in Turkey, or they can like live in Turkey for 6 months. They can go to Georgia for a year. They can go like to Thailand for so long. So they're just staying out of the country until I guess this passes over. It's kind of interesting if you like that kind of stuff.
Okay. Oh, Beth's doing a live hangout today at 11.
Oh,
If anybody wants to hang out and list with Beth.
cool. I'll probably listen to it because I got a pile of stuff here I'm listing that I took pictures of that I got to work through.
Yeah, I got a ton of stuff to list.
I already took the pictures. I got this huge. I'm surrounded by this huge pile of stuff that I'm working through and listing.
So I got my pool cover in yesterday. The pool is too cold to get in now.
Oh, it's officially fall.
Yeah.
What the?
It's been getting down, like for here, I mean, I guess pretty cold. It was down to like 38 in the middle of the night.
Mm.
But better than where I used to live. It's like was 20 there the other night. So
It's still mid 80s in the middle of the day here, but it's just
yeah, I
the
mean,
water's too cold to get in.
in the morning it'll be like 58, and then it'll get up to like, let's say, probably 70, 75 depending on the day. Which the first year we moved here, it was hot as hell in October. I remember taking my kid to school and be like 96. I'm like, where is it 96 in October? But I don't know. Must have been a hot year that year.
Yeah, we had a hot summer, but it's been pretty nice here lately.
Yeah. I mean, we had some hot streaks. Jim's like, oh, it was a hot summer. I didn't. I mean, yeah, we had like some 95, 98-degree weather, but it wasn't horrible. Or maybe I'm just getting more used to it. We were at a football game the other day. Me and him are freezing. He's like, I gotta start bringing a jacket. I'm cold. Oh, I'm so cold. I look at the temperature on our phone. It's 62 degrees. It's dark, but it's like 62. I'm like, oh my God, you're such a win.
It was.
If
windy,
we were
too.
in, it was windy. If we were in Wisconsin, I mean, you'd be like, oh, it's so warm out. I can't believe it. And he's like, oh my God, I need my heavy jacket for this. This is too cold. I need a blanket. Anyway.
Yeah, it was a good trip, Beth, but yeah, you got to have a lot of money.
Well, if Todd was, he should put the pool heater in. Do you have the solar pool heater?
No, I don't.
Oh, my
I'm too cheap
Jim's
to.
parents had it in Florida.
I wouldn't even have a pool here except it was here when we bought the house. So
Yeah. It's like, so wasn't it like it pumps the water up on the roof and it goes through this like heater and then goes back down in the pool?
Yeah.
But Jim's sister's cheap, so she would complain about what it would increase in the electric bill for running that like electricity to pump that water up to that solar heater.
It uses up your pool chemicals faster.
Oh, is that what it is?
The
Oh.
higher your water temperature, the faster your.
Yeah, because it's like pipes up on the
yeah,
roof that
the
lay
faster
there.
Your pool
Yeah.
chemicals degrade, so you have to replace them sooner. So if she could keep the water cool, she wouldn't have to use my chemicals.
Oh, that
But
was
then,
it. Oh,
what the hell do you have a pool for? Because it's too cold to use.
yeah.
Well, you're keeping your Coors Light cold.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, if it was up to her, she'd keep it at 50.
I think if it was up to her, she'd have filled it with concrete.
Yeah, probably. Or dirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
planted stuff in it.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do with our pool eventually, because the
I'd
pool
use
is
it.
about 30 years old. It's gonna break. The walls are gonna break down.
My mom had hers totally. Yeah, hers was about the same age, and she had it totally redone. They go in and they blow new cement on it. They did something. They short up the bottom. I don't know quite how they do that. They like mud jacket or something. They bore down or something and support
Yeah.
it, because hers was
It was
actually
settling.
shifting.
Yeah.
So they actually, I think they call it mud jacking. They pump like pressurized concrete or something. They level it out. And then they had cracks or whatever, so they go through and they redo the surfacing and stuff like that. So it wasn't as much as a new pool, but it was pretty pricey.
Yeah.
It was after her dad died, so she was a little free cash.
He's getting political again. He thinks Coors is better than Bud.
Bud Light.
Oh, not Bud Light. Budweiser, yes. Bud Light. Oh my God.
Yeah, I like Coors because I mean Coors is like drinking nothing. If you like to drink water, you like Coors, but Bud Light. Ugh.
Yeah, they make the prisoners drink that at Guantanamo.
I kind of like the regular Coors, just the beer,
Yeah,
not the
if you're only gonna
light
drink
beer.
like 1.5, 2 though, because it's like drinking a loaf of bread.
Oh, regular Coors.
Coors.
I've only ever drank Coors Light.
It's the polar opposite of Coors. Drinking Coors Light's like drinking water. Drinking straight up Coors, it's like literally drinking a loaf of bread.
Oh, Sadie That's what the rich guys at the golf course drink
I
is
like
Michelob
I like
Ultra.
Michelob Ultra. It's kind of a
Oh my
woman.
god.
It's a woman's beer,
That
but I like it. No offense.
Michelob Ultra makes Coors Light taste like a full-bodied, full-flavored beer.
Shut up, Mr.
Oh my
Sadie
God.
likes it. I
It's-
think
Ultra is like more watery than water.
it comes in that thinner can, so it's easy to hold on to for your small lady hands.
Small lady hand beer. That's what we need in America.
Yeah, I think the bottle's ribbed so you're very
No,
smooth.
it comes
So
in
your
a
smooth
can.
skin can grip it. You know, a callous hand wouldn't know what to do with it. But yeah, very smooth hand would grip the ribs very nicely. You have skin like parchment.
I like it too, Mr. Sadie. I would drink it with you. Don't feel bad.
I thought Sadie was a Bud Light guy.
He's drinking
We
the
are getting
Ultra.
getting
He's watching
political
his
here.
calories. He's drinking the Ultra.
Hey guys.
Hey, Brandon.
Just you're doing fine. Don't take attendance. Get your socks on. I just found this.
I've never drank Youngling or Yuling or Youngling or whatever, and it's here too.
Yeah, you can get it here.
Yeah, they sell it a lot in Kentucky. I think it made like in Ohio or Louisville. I don't know. Oh, Mr. Sadie drinks Bud Light or Michelob Ultra.
Friends don't let friends drink Bud Light.
How about Bud Light seltzer?
Oh God, no. Okay, just get out of here. Quit talking. That's Harris.
He just, Mr. Sadie, I don't know if you heard Jim. He said friends don't let friends drink Bud Light.
That's guest beer.
Yes, beer.
You got any beer? Yeah, there's some Bud Light way in the back of the refrigerator, behind all the condiments. Yeah, go have one of those.
Gwen likes that Mexican Dos Equis beer. It's pretty good.
I don't know if I ever had Dos Equis. I've had Corona. That's good.
Yeah.
Have you ever drank Dos Equis, Jim?
No, I never have.
No.
I guess they didn't work at a classy enough bar. I don't know if it was really big though. That's when those commercials. When I quit bartending, it was about when those commercials started taking off with the old guy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What about Heineken?
Oh, I drink a lot of Heineken.
I think they invented those.
Even though it's not Frenchies.
No.
What was it? Spritzers.
Go do something.
Go do
I am-
They
Spritz.
invented those. No, what-
So you were drinking like wine coolers, Todd?
wine coolers. Those were big in the
Name,
80s.
Yeah, Bartles and James and stuff. You're sitting in your fern bar, you're looking at the ladies drinking some wine coolers.
There you go.
What's a wine cooler?
It's a woman's drink. No offense, Todd. I like wine coolers too. Don't feel bad.
They can't. They don't even make those hardly anymore. Boy, in Italy, it was just wine. Wine this, wine that.
I make
Had
my.
to have the
I used to make my own wine coolers. I get like seltzer water, and then you just mix it together.
Mom used to when she was on the farm, her mom would get this big bottle
Of
that was
wine,
on
no.
Pawn Stars and make wine.
natural light. And this probably drinks Keystone. That's. and
I never had
Keystone's still
Keystone
about the.
either.
It's about the cheapest beer you can buy around here.
How about Bud
Tastes like
Light?
tastes like the cheapest beer.
Yeah, Keystone's a good guest beer too.
Yeah, I can't get drunk on Mike's Hard Lemonade because I don't know why. It like sits in my stomach, and then when I drink too much of it, it comes out. I can't get drunk on that. It's fall break right now, Beth.
Yeah, Beth.
Hey,
Yeah,
easy with
just
that.
get
All
the
right,
hell
go.
out of here. Go.
Goodbye. And
Go
don't
do
be.
your
A,
Beth.
thing, whatever
if you're gonna be a
you can.
smarty pants, go somewhere else. Straw beer is a good beer for diabetics.
Stroh's?
It's STRAUB. I think if you're diabetic, you shouldn't really be drinking a lot.
Okay,
My mom was
hear
very diabetic,
man.
and she wasn't really supposed to be drinking.
Yeah, let's get the party started.
Yeah, Keystone is like the cheap form of Coors.
I don't think I've ever had Keystone. Yeah, I know. We didn't have it in Wisconsin either. He started school on August 29th. So he went to school for September. And the first week of October, they give him a week off for fall break.
And all year long, he has half-day Fridays.
And all year long, it's half day Friday.
Yeah,
so he
that's
gets
pretty
done at
cool.
school at 1 o'clock on Friday.
That is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, no kidding, it's pretty cool.
Well, folks, we'll be on again tomorrow about the same time, I guess.
Yeah, what happened
Tom
to Sally?
She's talking to her boyfriend called.
I love you. No, I love you more. No, I love you.
Heart emoji, heart emoji.
Yeah, wrap it up. Get back on the show. Anyway.
Are you coming over, maybe? What time? Well, I guess I could come over right now.
What are you doing? I don't know. What are you doing? What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Good
You hang up first. No, you hang up first. No.
God, I'm glad I'm not going through that anymore.
Oh boy.
All right, folks, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, I guess again on my channel because Tom's taking his wife to the doctor tomorrow. I think.
Sadie's gonna clean out his fridge now because he made fun of Bud Light and I said Michelob Ultra. You can send the Michelob Ultra here. I like it. It is a good woman's beer. You would drink it? Even with the smaller can because you could grip it easier?
What? It's not. I like
Dad.
Guinness.
Okay.
I like dark beers, but yeah.
Okay, let Todd wrap it up. He's got to go to
Hit the
work.
wrap it up button.
That's all right. We all know that Sadie has women hands anyway.
That's okay.
No. Now we'll just do this by the end of the show. Or if you're older and have arthritic hands, it's probably easier to hold a smaller can.
Oh man. Yeah, you made that all better now.
Yeah, okay.
Really
There you
helped.
go. That helped. Anyway. All right, wrap it up, Todd.
Sadie's got it's surprising Sadie likes tools with those women hands. All right, see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, goodbye.